Hello everyone, today we're revealing WWF Raw is War from February 9th, 1998, the final stop before No Way Out of Texas. Before the action even starts, the show opens with a special moment. Freddie Blasie's 80th birthday is celebrated as Sonny comes out dressed as Marilyn Monroe and sings Happy Birthday Mr. Blasie, even recreating the iconic dress lifting spot. A strange but memorable way to kick things off. We then get a video recap of last week's ending, highlighting the ex-ambush on Steve Austin. Michael Cole promises that tonight, Austin will have a payback on his mind. Then Stone Cold Steve Austin opens Raw. The Rattlesnake comes to the ring carrying a white sack, and he wastes no time. Austin says nobody rubs a championship belt in his face, and he's done waiting. He calls out Shawn Michaels, demanding he come to the ring right now. Instead, DX appears on the Titantron. Shawn tells Austin that he pulls the strings in the WWF and Austin will face him when Shawn decides. He mocks Austin, calling him overrated and claiming he's already outsmarted him. Austin responds with one simple line. He's got a very good reason for Shawn to come out. He reaches into the sack and pulls out the WWF Championship. DX laughs it off until Shawn realizes the belt he's holding is fake, and his real title is missing. Michaels completely loses his cool. Austin tells him he'll be out there all night, and if Shawn Michaels wants it back, he's going to have to ask nicely. A brilliant opening segment built on nothing more than tension, timing, and a stolen title. First match, Legion of Doom vs Jeff Jarrett and Barry Windham. Sonny sticks around as guest ring announcer as the NWA faction faces the Legion of Doom. Commentary pushes the idea that LOD may be past their prime, while Jarrett and Windham wrestle a more grounded strategic style. Hawk and Animal start strong, trolling Jarrett and Windham around with power moves. Eventually, the match turns when Hawk crashes to the floor. Jim Cornette and the Rock and Roll Express target his knee, slamming it into the steps and softening him up. Back inside, Jarrett walks in the figure 4 leg walk, and just as Hawk refuses to submit, Bradshaw storms the ring, causing a disqualification. The NWA retreats, but the damage is done. Hawk is left clutching his knee as questions about LOD's future continue. In the locker room, Shawn Michaels is furious. He orders Chyna to do whatever it takes to get his title back tonight. Next, we had Henry Godwinn vs Spear. The feud started days earlier on Shotgun Saturday night when the Godwinns cost the Q-Bakers a match using swap buckets. Both big men thread heavy shots early, with Spear even attempting a risky dive that doesn't go as planned. The match breaks down when Jacquios gets involved with the swap buckets. As the referee is distracted, Phineas Godwinn nails Spear with his own bucket, allowing Henry to score the pinfall. Simple and messy. Exactly what this rivalry has become heading into No Way Out. After that, Chyna approaches Los Boricas backstage, speaking to them in Spanish and making it clear she wants help fighting Steve Austin. An uneasy alliance forms as the search begins. Next, Taka Michinoku and Agiwa vs Pantera and Brian Christopher. This tag match exists to further build Taka vs Pantera for the White Heavyweight Championship. The early minutes are fast-paced, filled with counters, dives and sneak exchanges. Brian Christopher slows things down once he gets involved, but the match picks up again when Taka gets the hot tag and unloads kicks and hurricane ranas. Christopher tries to cheat with a foreign object, but instead, his partner Pantera takes advantage, hides it in his mask, and delivers a diving headbutt to pin the White Heavyweight Champion. Taka is left laid out, and Pantera leaves with momentum heading into Sunday. After this segment, Kane and Paul Bearer make their way to the ring. Bearer complains about Vader's action and promises that Kane will face him at No Way Out. To punctuate the threat, Kane sets a Vader clock on fire. Bearer then turns his attention to The Undertaker, claiming that the dead man won't be showing up at the pay-per-view. A chilling tease meant to plant doubts just days before the event. Next we had Kem Shamrock and Chains vs The Rock and Farouk. This is the final preview of the upcoming 10-man War of Attrition match. The Rock receives wild negative reactions as Shamrock immediately goes after him. Chains absorbs most of the punishment, with The Rock showing off and mocking him between moves. Once Shamrock gets the tag, everything changes. He tosses Farouk around and walks in the ankle lock, but the referee is distracted by a brawl on the floor. The Rock uses the opening to blast Shamrock with a chair, allowing Farouk to steal the win. After the bell, Shamrock snaps. He throws suplexes at anything in sight, including Chains and the referee, before his teammates finally calm him down. Shamrock looks completely unhinged heading into Sunday. We continue with footage sharing from last week's press conference, where Vince McMahon officially announces that Shawn Michaels will defend the WWF Championship against Steve Austin at WrestleMania 14, with Mike Tyson as the special enforcer. Tyson prices classic wrestlers, while Michaels and Austin trade verbal shots until Tyson physically keeps them apart. The tension feels real, and the mainstream spotlight is firmly on the WWF. Next match, Steve Blackman vs. Recon. Steve Blackman enters with glowing sticks and performs a martial arts display before the match. Midway through, the Jack Hill descends and delivers a long-winded promo that distracts from the action. Blackman eventually wins with a submission, remaining undefeated. Afterwards, the Jack Hill swaps Recon for losing, but Recon hesitates, clearly ready to punch him, yet holding back. After that, the tag team champions New Age Outlaws come out and replay last week's dumpster incident. Only this time, they push a dumpster containing blow-up dolls meant to mock Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie. The Outlaws promise to finish what they started at No Way Out. The segment paints them perfectly as smug champions we want to see humbled. Backstage, Los Burricas finally think they've cornered Austin, until he locks them inside with a chain and a padlock. China arrives moments too late and flips a table in frustration. After that, Goldust vs. Thrasher. Goldust continues his Marilyn Manson-inspired look, while tension between Sable and Luna increases at ringside. The crowd chants for Sable, forcing Meru and Luna to send her to the back. When Sable returns anyway, she swaps Goldust in front of everyone. Thrasher capitalizes with a quick roll-up for the win. Luna has to be physically restrained afterwards, while Sable stands her ground. The mixed tag story is heating up fast. And now the final segment. DX heads to the ring, and this time Shawn Michaels is all business. He politely asks Steve Austin to return what belongs to him. Austin answers the call with the championship in hand. DX backs off, but the New Age Outlaws move in, surrounding Austin. Just as things look bad, the sound of a chainsaw hits. Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie cut their way up from under the ring. Owen Hart jumps the barricade to join them. Outnumbered, DX and the Outlaws retreat. Austin stands tall with allies as Raw fades off. Everything finally set for No Way Out of Texas. This was a strong go-home episode built around Austin humiliating Shawn Michaels by stealing the WWF title, multiple rivalries reaching a boiling point, Sable storyline gaining real momentum, and a final image that left the fans ready for Sunday night. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more classic WWF reviews. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you at ringside.